right, before I start, I want you guys to see something that I personally find amazing. Can you guys see the video all right? Because this is going to be cool. Don't take your eyes off of it. It's only 45 seconds long.
You can enlarge it. Great.
It will be awesome. Oh, that corner is horrible.
Oh,
Oh,
dang it.
darn video buffering. It keeps going.
Holy cow. That's amazing.
All right, so what you've seen there is Kalen Livingston. He's from right here in Utah, Sterling, Utah, actually. And he is the #1 power tumbler in the world. Competed last year in Russia at the World Championships for power tumbling. Came in second last year, but the guy that came in first retired, so he's now ranked #1. But unfortunately, Kalen and hundreds, if not thousands of other kids just like him will never have the honor, the distinction, and the pride of being called Olympians. Why? Because power tumbling is not an Olympic event. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about what this sport is, first off. You've seen it. We'll talk more about it. Who the participants are. What are the crazy weirdos that go for something that is so intense? And then finally, what you guys can do to help these guys make their dreams come true. So give a little bit of background on power tumbling. You saw him taking his amazing feet and powered down what's called a rod floor. A rod floor does not have any spring in it at all. The height that he gained was strictly from the power and muscle of his own legs. The rod floor simply supports him. It allows a little bit of give in the floor so that as he comes down, he's not impacting his joints terribly bad. And then the rest of it is all up to the athlete themselves. The twists, the flip, the turns, it's all part of their training and part of what they learn to do. So that's a little bit of background on power tumbling. Power tumbling was actually established in 1971. Down there in 1971, when they first officially established it as a sport, they only had 200 people sign up for it. In the 1990s, actually specifically 1999, the United States Gymnastics Association made it an official event of their own, and the increase from there just rocketed. Today, they have more than 10,000 members of the United States Tumbling Association. Now, the sport isn't just a US-dominated sport. In fact, at the World Championships last year, the championships took place in Russia, but this is just a small list of the countries that participated in that world event. We got China, Russia, Portugal, Japan, Canada, US, France, Sweden, UK, Belarus, and Brazil. And those are just the major countries. There are also other smaller countries that participated, but of course their placement and such didn't do so well. So this is the US power tumbling team. What can you guys do to get them to where they need to be? Well, first, according to the Olympics, on the Olympics.org website, there is specific regulations and rules that help them to decide what makes it to what makes it to the Olympics, how they add an event. One of those things is people supporting them, getting those support and that spectatorship out there. So that's where you guys come in. I want you guys to think of any type of athlete that you know of, or that you've done yourself. I know we've got some marathon runners in here, different things like that. Could you imagine starting at age 5 or 6 years old and building this amazing base, becoming the world's greatest, and never having the opportunity to show it in a world setting like the Olympics? Well, these kids, that's exactly, and I call them kids, but they're probably more like young adults in their 20s and early 20s and things like that. But they want to get out there and they want to showcase their amazing sport. So I want you guys to get out there and support them. One of the things that the Olympics also requires is that it be a sanctioned event, which power tumbling is. It is actually sanctioned by the FIG, which stands for Federation International Gymnastics, which it's actually foreign, so when you translate it, it translates backwards, right? But according to the FIG, they've got all the rules in place. They've got everything set up that this could be an Olympic event. So 2 years ago, they went to the IOC committee, and they said, all right, we want to make this an event. And they presented this amazing information. And I found out through an interview with a lady by the name of Katie Heddings. She is the owner and operator of Black Diamond Gymnastics Sports Center out of South Jordan and Park City, which is the elite squad or the elite gym in Utah for gymnastics. She was one of the members that went to the IOC along with some others and to put forth this case of why it should be an Olympic sport. And it got beat out. You guys want to know what sport beat out power tumbling? This amazing sport that you guys can all watch and just be awed by? It was beat by speed walking. I know. Now, I was astonished by that. And I said, all right, Katie, tell me, how did speed walking beat out power tumbling? I've seen this live and in person, and I am absolutely amazed every time I watch it. And she said, because speed walking has a bigger base. There are more people that go out and either do speed walking or watch speed walking. I want to know, does anybody in here watch speed walking? Seriously? Speed walking? So I want you guys to get out there and help these young kids. I want you guys to get out there and support these young kids. I want you guys to get out there and make their dreams come true. One of the ways that you can do this is on April 29th, up in Heber City, is the state championships for the Power Tumbling Association for Utah. Callan, the guy that you saw in the video, he will be there. There's also a young woman by the name of Brooke. Brooke is 17 years old and lives up in West Haven, Utah, which is a little north of here. She is ranked 7th for the junior elite team in the world. So you guys, if you have a little bit of extra time on a Saturday afternoon and you can make it up to Heber City to watch this event, you will be astonished and amazed. All right, so do we have any questions? Cammy.
How did you learn about speed or
Power tumbling?
Yes.
My daughter is in was in gymnastics, and she actually power tumbling. One of the side ways that it got started was that it's one of the things that gymnasts have to do to train is learn their tumbling routines. And then somebody took it to the next level and created all this stuff and made it really powerful. So my daughter was a gymnast, and she used to say to me all the time, "Mom, I hate the bead. It sucks." And she also hated the vault because running at a stationary object is not fun to her. So we started talking to her coach, and her coach said, well, she's really, really good at tumbling, so let's get her into power tumbling. I'm like, okay, it's power tumbling. And then they showed me, and I went, okay. So that's cool.
How much is the cost for someone? You said 5 years old?
Actually, that's the great thing about power tumbling from a parental support standpoint is that it's not actually as expensive of a sport as gymnastics. Gymnasts are known for it kind of being a little more expensive. Power tumbling, they're not in the gym for as long, and because they're not working out for as long, the cost is less as well. So my daughter, she's 11, and she's a competing team member. So she has to be at the gym for a certain number of hours, but it only costs us $150 a month, which when you compare it to the gymnasts that are at the same level as her, they're spending upwards of $500 a month for their competitions and stuff. So yeah, if you guys have kids that want to get into tumbling, this is a really fun thing for kids too. I watch them and I want to do it, but I'm afraid I'll pull a muscle.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
So it's already.
Yeah, you're recording.
Oh no, someone said something. How do I stop it?
Push record button.
Now it's recording you.
Yeah.
Hi, Kayla, you got it.
hear that on the radio.
But I'm sitting right there next to Dad.
Katie said that she zooms into your on your butt.
Go, Kayla! Woo! Woo! Good job, Kayla!
Anyway, I love you.
Tumbling women level 5, age 11 and 12. In 13th place, Aubrey Jacobson.
Women or girls?
In 12th place, Brianna Addington. In 11th place, Haley Lau. In 10th place, Kayla Patton. In 9th place, Ashley Rudy.
This was tumbling, right?
In 8th place, Haley Cox. In 7th place, Emma Scone. In 6th place, Emily Lyons. In 5th place, Mina Buchanan. In 4th place, Clara Golskiv. In 3rd place, Marissa Couples. In 2nd place, Michaela Court. And in 1st place with a score of 54.1 from High Point, Kieran Condi. Present. Anybody from that group here?
First place, we got
Handful.
a 54.1, 54, 53,
Okay, we'll keep going. In 10th place, Abrianne Nelson. In 9th place, Brittany Grover. In 8th place, Camberlyn Richens.
You can handle a ton. And Taryn can. She's like, I can wait.
you got this.
And I'm like, seriously now. She's like, I've been expecting it. She says, I've been expecting it from her. She's like, she hasn't.
Okay, bud, you covered. Oh. All right, come on, Buggy, you got it. Faster than I thought. You ready? Focus, kiddo. Look strongly.
Four and a tuck or three and a tuck?
It's 3 on the top. Okay. Ready to cut. You got it, Kayla. You got it. Shoot. I'm really sorry for the bad recording.
Let's try not to.